So this is my vlog. I'm just gonna give you a run through of my day as a Stony Brook student. So today I'm going to my physics lecture at 9:30. I woke up around, I set my alarm for like 6:30, but I snoozed it a bunch of times, so I actually got up at 8, which is really bad. But I had enough time to hop into the shower, and I commute to school. I drive and I park in the Laval Stadium. Can't you see it? I park in the Laval Stadium, and I had enough time to stop at Panera and get myself a tea this morning. So my class starts at 9:30. It's probably like 9:28 right now, so I'll probably be like a minute or two late. It's in Frey, but so far it's been a good morning. I have kind of a busy day. It's my physics lecture, then right after I have my physics lab, and then I have like an hour break, which is nice, which I catch up with some friends, and then I have my 3-hour medical terminology class later. So we'll see how it goes. So I ended up making it to my physics lecture on time, which I didn't expect. And we had a new professor that we're gonna have for the second half of the semester, and it was my first time hearing a lecture by him, and I really liked the way that he taught compared to my previous professor. I feel like this one went a lot slower and made the content a lot easier to understand. So I was really trying to write as much as I can down, write as much as what he was saying down, instead of just writing the what was on the slides. I was paying really close attention. There were some clicker questions, but he went at a really slow pace with the clicker questions too, so I wasn't as frantic as I was with the previous professor. At one point I even answered a question, which I don't do often, but you can see my face get red for a second there. But overall, it was a really, really good physics lecture. Alright, so I just left my physics lab, and today we were doing a lab that involved us taking like a weight on a string and then attaching it to like a pencil, like a straw type thing, and we would have to make the weight kind of spin around because we were going to be calculating the centripetal force of the weight. It was pretty challenging for one of the labs that we've had. Here's my data table, and I only could get like half the info done because I ran out of time in the lab. There's still a little bit more down there at the bottom. Yeah. So luckily there's office hours tomorrow where I can finish it with the lab instructor. And it's not due for like another week, so it's pretty okay. But that was a pretty challenging lab, but it's okay now because I'm gonna go eat some lunch with my friend. Okay, lunch update. My friend is busy, so she couldn't make it onto campus, so I'm just having a nice calm lunch by myself. I have mac and cheese that I just microwaved. You can see the steam coming off the top. I have Korean barbecue, little snack bites, like beef jerky-ish. I have seaweed that my mom got from Costco, a vitamin water, my regular water. What else? And then there's one last thing that someone gave me yesterday. I have some Cheetos. So I have about probably 20 minutes to have my lunch before my medical terminology class, and that's kind of a walk over, so it's like 20 minutes of a walk over to the health science center. But yeah, so I'm just gonna enjoy my lunch. Now I'm in the Union after my medical terminology class with my boyfriend Joey. Right now I'm working on my physics lab report from last week's lab. It is due tonight and I procrastinated. I also have physics homework that was pushed back a day because there was the site where we would do the homework was down yesterday, so that gave us an extra day. Anything about your day, Joey?
I had a midterm.
You had a midterm. Yeah. So, I'm probably gonna stay here for another 2 hours. or so, and then I'm gonna go back home, eat some dinner, shower, and go to sleep. And that's the day for me today. Trying to think of any other things. Nope, just physics. And yeah, hope you enjoyed my vlog. Bye. Bye.